silver grinder.
I can't remember if it was Barovia or Vallaki.
The characters had just entered Barovia, didn't really know a whole lot. They'd just gotten out of the death house, taken everything they could find that they thought was valuable or could be used. And during the first few sessions, they discovered that they were going to be going up against vampires.
I think we needed powder silver for holy water.
We found out that we needed powdered silver to make holy water.
So what they decided to do was grind the silver themselves. But they're like, this is going to take forever. It's going to be a lot of hours of role-playing people just grinding silver. They didn't think that was a very good idea. But they're like, I don't know where we're going to find or buy this, but we have all this silverware that we stole from the death house. They found a old abandoned blacksmith
And killed a day.
So I thought we could tinker something.
And so they came up with this huge plan, elaborate on how it was going to work.
Have the spare parts and things that we've come across from different places.
And they were just going to have a hand crank, and so they were just going to crank it as they go. Roman and Zarin thought of a way to use their smithing and tinkering proficiencies and tools, use the tools they could find and the different stuff to make a grinder.
While they were doing that, I was looking for plants.
Roman decided that he was going to make it kind of like a older cheese grater kind of thing. Has a whole bunch of different files and rasps just kind of in this kind of cone shape.
It continually throw silver in it.
And it just spins around and grinds it up. And as the block gets smaller, there's springs that are pushing the files closer together. And so I had him roll tinkering and smithing checks.
It says roll for tinkering.
Because Zarin was helping him, I had him roll with advantage.
And I rolled a natural 20.
Rolled a nat 20 on that thing.
Not just 1 20, but 2 20s to make this silver grinder.
Kind of a perfect tinker job there. And
Like, he's definitely created it, but
It had a couple of perks.
as he was putting it into the wagon that they had found, he decided to hook up a contraption and gears so
To where when the wheel turned,
that rather than someone turning a crank,
While we're pulling the wagon,
it would turn the crank.
it grinded silver into powder.
it grinds silver for us.
And so they wouldn't have to do anything. It was just a box that was hooked into the back of the wagon that as it moved, it would grind silver.
yeah, we were able to get some powdered silver. Had to work on it a few times since, but it's been working well for us.
Excellent source of powdered silver.